Did you know that for you to ascend in spiritual reality your flesh has to die? What does this mean? You are a spirit being trapped in a body that was given to man after the fall of Adam. Genesis 3:21, the Lord God made garments of skin for Adam and his wife and clothed them. Our current skin, body and flesh became necessary after the fall of man. Before that, we existed as dust, hosting the breath of God, then transformed into a soul being, as captured in Genesis 2:7. Before the fall of Adam, man used to function from his soul, while in the Garden of Eden. Your nature was to exist inside the spiritual enclosure, that was the Garden in Eden. All the authority and power given to man, was not given in the physical dimension, rather the spiritual one, that was in Eden. Adam exiting Eden meant, we could no longer exercise our authority, since it was ordained to function in a specific environment which was spiritual. Man on earth is trapped in this body. Your body limits your spirit because your spirit cannot express itself, the way God would want it to. You are a spirit being, who is made after the image and likeness of God, therefore, every strength given to you has to be exercised in a spiritual capacity. That is why, the devil thrives in this worldly system, because it favors him and limits your ability to express your spirit. There's only one way to function as the God that you are, which is to break out of this fallen body and give your spirit the power it craves so much. Only a man who is able to give his spirit dominance, will be able to give his spirit optimal authority in this life. Thus the paradox of life, the dispute between the spirit and the flesh, which are in total contradiction. Your flesh is the fallen nature, that operates within every man. The flesh or the fallen nature seeks to make you empower sin, by engaging your body in vices, that will gratify it, yet weaken your spirit. Galatians 5:17, for the flesh lusts against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh, and these are contrary to one another, so that you do not do the things that you wish. Your spirit is internal while your flesh is powered from the external. Your spirit is connected to God, while your flesh is connected to the fallen world. These two are in continuous opposition, for if you strengthen one, you kill the other, and this will definitely show up in the type of life that you'll experience. What does this mean? God expects you to function from your spirit, in order to access all the spiritual realities meant for you, and this means that you have to starve your flesh. How do I starve my flesh? You starve your flesh by starving sin. Killing the following things within you, strengthens the spirit: envy, greed, gossip, malice, anger, strife, covetousness, lust, fornication, lying, stealing, and basically anything else that empowers sin. The rule is simple: when you empower anything that arises from the fallen nature of the world, you are empowering your physical consciousness, and killing the spiritual one. Empowering the spiritual consciousness within you, requires that you engage in more selfless acts that kills selfishness and magnify the tenets of love. That is why we follow the example of Christ. This is not about being religious but rather aligning yourself to become more spirit conscious. If you walk in the footsteps of Christ, the spiritual realm will open to you effortlessly.